Greetings and bienvenue, Midnight Crew. Thank you for returning to this broadcast, and welcome to new viewers joining us for the first time. If you like a video, then feel free to subscribe.
In this thread, we post our 3 spooky 5Me stories and paranormal ones. This happened 6 years ago and it still creeps me out. Be me getting stoned with 2 friends up at the top of a mountain. Bear in mind this mountain used to have a fort at the top and several villages at the halfway point. It's kind of more like a really steep hill with a cliff at the top. All of the old villages are really spooky, a lot of old walls and empty buildings dating from 939–60 AD according to Wikipedia. It's 2 a.m., completely pitch black, sitting on some bench nearby an old valley stoned out of our minds. Oh shit, Anon, I just remembered there is a cult of devil worshippers that live in caves up here. They sacrifice cats and shit, ha. You're bullshitting, you friend. The weed is making you paranoid. I'm serious. Hear a loud noises. Sounds like really weird ancestral music. See huge group of people in some valley with torches. They're wearing robes. Oh boy, here we go. Friend sprints down the hill as fast as he can. Be me sitting with pipe, weed and blasting music over the place. Try and pack everything as fast as I can whilst my friends abandon me in the darkness. Shittingbricks.avi.mov.jpg.wave. Finally get everything packed into my bag. Sit in awe, not understanding what the fuck is going on because I'm high as fuck. The weed made me too chill, so I'm not as frightened as my friends. Try and find the path my friends went down. Can't see shit. Can hear the voices and the loud droning music getting closer. Calm down, I murmur to myself. The weed is making it seem worse than it is. It's just a bunch of too edgy for me, friends, I try to tell myself. Decide to sit back on the bench and phone my friends as I have no clue where they went. Keep in mind that this is the middle of nowhere and there is not one light source or man-made structures to be seen, so the place is as black as coal. Stars are looking pretty nice tonight. Just me trying to calm myself down. Phone friend, no answer. See dimly light group of people approaching. Nope. Grab all my shit. Sprint for the field behind me. It appears that they didn't see me. I saw them though. There was about 15 to 20 of them all huddled together wearing robes and friend makeup. Puzzled as to why such people even enjoy life, I decide to text my friends whilst sitting down beside a bush, taking peeks at the group of people. Waiting for what seems like forever for my friend to reply to me. They reply, nope. Read text. Anon, you better get the fuck down from there. Those friends chased us the whole way down from that spot and they have knives, get the fuck out of there. Reply angry as fuck. Thanks for fucking ditching me, you worthless UNTS. That feeling when no reply after that. Start to get really freaked out and paranoid at this point. Wondering what to do. Decide 2 options. 1. I wait for them to pass and then make my way down the mountain quietly using my phone as a light source. 2. I man the fuck up and sprint as fast as I can down from my spot with no light. So even if they do manage to hear me sprint away, they won't see my phone's flashlight and will have a harder time looking for me. Decide to wait for a while because the weed is too strong and I can't think properly. Waiting for about half an hour packed behind a scrawny bush. Take a glance at the group of ritualists, friends, pagan wannabes, Satanists. Whatever the fuck they are still there. One of them takes out a bag. Pulls out a dead animal, possibly a ferret? What? One of them takes the animal. Places it on a large stone. They all start to light candles and start doing this fucked up ritual of some sort. Nope. Starting to feel really anxious, can feel a shit churning up in my stomach. No. Decide there's only one thing I can do and that's to run. Adrenaline kicks in at this point and I just don't care if they catch me. Spring out of the bushes like a fucking cougar. Running down a rocky path as fast as I ever have with a shit trundling in my intestines and a heavy ass bag on my back. Shoelaces start to come undone. Spaghetti everywhere as I try and maintain my balance on the rocky outcrops and the shitty soaking wet path. Still can't see shit apart from about a meter ahead of me. Have been sprinting for 10 minutes at this point and I feel like I got a good head start from the group of people I was running from. Decide to stop and tie my shoelace and to fix the positioning of my backpack so I can maintain my balance on the rocky path easier. Feel like I'm safe as fuck at this point, so I decide to walk the remainder. See some of the old buildings I was talking about at the start of the story. They look as really spooky at night. The trees have taken them over and their branches have entwined with the walls, making it look really horror-esque. Still walking. Friend phones me and asks me if I'm okay. I reply, "Why the fuck didn't you phone me earlier? The connection is really shitty up there anon." I'm okay with that. Describe the surroundings to them and ask them if I'm heading in the right direction. "Yeah, you're about 30 minutes away from us." Nope. Keep walking whilst having a conversation on the phone about how crazy the night was. Hear people. Battery on phone running low. Nope. Start to whisper to my friend and tell him I have to keep it down because I can hear the group again and that I have to go because my battery is about to die. Still need to shit really bad. Phone slowly dying. Turn it off to save the remainder. Chills all over my body. Feel like I'm going to puke with the anxiety. The group of people appear. Spot me. Start running at me, shouting in a weird language. Adrenaline kicks in. Fight or flight mode. Flee like a friend. Sprinting and sprinting and sprinting. Feels like blood is coming up out of my throat because I've ran that much. Still getting chased. I know I'm nearly at the bottom of the mountain as I can see surroundings I'm familiar with. Fuck yes. Don't even hesitate to look back or stop. Still running. Make my way to the forest at the very bottom. See my friends. Never felt happier. Run you friends, I shout. Things start to get cheery and we start to laugh and joke around as we run. Make our way out. Get home. Think back at the great, spooky experience. Last year there was a few symbols burned onto the side of the mountain. Pretty surreal.
This happened about 20 years ago. Looking at houses to move wife and kids into. Go to see an old house owned by old couple with several bedrooms on second floor. A long, winding hallway. Say hi to the couple as they sit on the porch and realtor, wife and I start touring the house. I'm checking out the bedrooms on the second floor and pass one bedroom. Kid about 8 to 10 years old sitting at a desk, looks like he's doing his homework. I decide to go past and not bother him. Pass the room again, and he's gone, no books or paper laying around. I look in, check out the room and move on. Pass the room again, he's sitting there again, books and papers on the desk. Finish the tour and go outside to chat with the old couple. I say, "How many kids did you have?" They reply,
"One, but he passed away when he was 10.
My face must have blanched and the old lady says to me,
"You saw him, didn't you?"
The hair on the back of my neck stands up. I say, "Yes." Tell realtor and wife this isn't the house for us and drag them away as fast as I could. Wife bitches that she loved the house. I explain later. The hair on the back of her neck stands up, too. Get bullied every day at school as a young teen. Always depressed and angry. Wish death upon bully. Not religious at all, but I'm so desperate that I basically pray for his death. Doing the whole kneeling with my hands clasped on the side of my bedside thing. 3 days later, hear about how the bully and his father got in brutal fight, ended up beating the shit out of each other. Father stabbed son in the stomach with a weapon called a Cubiton knife. Bully stays in hospital for about a week on life support. Dies. I didn't know how to feel at the time. I still don't. I was disturbed with myself for a long time. I thought about leaving this next part out, because it seems almost too cartoony and ridiculous sounding, but whatever. It was unsettling. It's the day after his death. In my room, at my desk. Had cleaned it earlier in the week, due to how disgustingly messy it was. Completely clean now. Notice yellow piece of paper stuck to side of desk. Realize it's just a sticky note. Get up to see what it says. It's a very small drawing of a smiley face in the middle, with smaller smiley faces in all corners of the note. The smiley face on the right bottom corner of the note didn't have eyes, just a smiling mouth. Had been in my room for hours, home alone. Impossible anyone could have put it there. Keep staring at note. My eyes start to feel watery. Ears feel like they're shutting all sound off. Heart starts beating really fucking fast. Felt like 20 minutes of this. Probably only 10 seconds. Then suddenly it feels like I jump back into reality. 8 years later, I still have that sticky note saved.
Oh, I have a really good one. This was about 6 years ago, when I was 19. Sophomore year of college. Anyway, here we go. Go to college in New Haven, Connecticut. School has so much fucking money. Loves students and all that. Basically funds any club you want. There's a really cool, urban exploration group that goes out on Friday nights and stuff around old warehouse districts and such. There's an old military complex about an hour away from campus. Nearby bunch of old iron mills. We go with flashlights and shit. Everyone is acting 19 and silly. Basically just an excuse to go get felt up in the 3 spooky darkness. With my friend Hannah and 2 of her guy friends. One of them is really hot and whatever. We're taking this slightly more seriously, since Hannah does parkour and shit, so she's showing us cool stuff. Go into steel mills. Really cool old machines all rusted. Climb all over them. Having awesome time. Hannah finds locked door. Find old hacksaw. Saw chain off it. Stairs down. 4 spooky. Everyone's wary, but want to look cool for guy. Goad them into going down. Flashlights and stuff. Totally boring stairs. Just cobwebs and shit. Getting further down. Stairs end in dirt floor basement. See that they continue and are really old looking. Keep going because stupid and 19. Spray paint which was everywhere before, gone now. Really getting chills. Stairs stop after about 2 minutes of walking. In long hallway, more dirt. Really cold, can feel draft from stairs. Relatively small room, with door at the end. Obviously this is not where you want to go, have seen enough movies to know this. Fuck it friends, let's go. Look inside. Nothing there. Hear quiet jangling and shit. Look up. Chains. Chains everywhere. Meat hooks. I fucking kid you not. Shit on the meat hooks. So much meat. Take a step forward. Dirt goes slightly squish. Friend picks some up and holds flashlight to it. It's wet with dark red shit. Smells like blood. All of us start panicking and trying to think of reasonable explanations. Decide it's a poacher or something hunting out of season. Keep lying to ourselves. Hear low moan from back of room. We've been whispering. We scream. Shine flashlight on it. Horribly disfigured man, covered in rags. No teeth. Just gums. Scabs all over. He moans and starts to get out of curled up ball shape he's in. Straight up start crying. Run as fast as you can. Buddy is not a gingerbread man. Don't stop running. Make it out. People just sitting around and such. Necking. Tell story to a few other people. They call bullshit. Too freaked out, we go home early. Next month Hannah pressures us into going back in daylight with cameras and baseball bats. We do. Nothing, their meat hooks gone. No leprosy demon man. Take some of the soil which is still damp. Bring it to biolab in free time. Professor tells me it's either pig or human blood. Unable to tell due to adulteration of sample. Scariest shit of my life.
Happened 2 days ago. Work for my cousin's Finnish carpentry business. Working on a house out in the boonies, right on the edge of a forest. Backyard has a series of meadows bordered by tall trees. Staying late that night, painting the walls and ceiling. In the bathroom listening to metal as I work. Hear jets going by around every minute or so. House is on the flight path of a nearby military air base, think nothing of it. Jet sounds becoming more frequent as time goes on. Curious, so I turn off the music to listen. The sounds aren't jets, they're extremely loud, guttural howls. With the music off, I can now hear other sounds, yips, grunts and what sounds like a gibberish language. I hide in the bathroom listening to these sounds and strange language seemingly between several individuals. I'm terrified. I can swear some of the noise is coming from right outside the house, almost certain that something is going to bust into the house and go on a primal rampage. After what seems like an hour, the howls had slowly subsided, but the gibberish continued. Decide I'm getting the fuck out of there. Throw open the back door, run to my car and start it. Flip on the headlights. I had parked the car pointed towards the largest meadow. In the center of the meadow is a massive deer, frozen standing there. Realized there was now no noise whatsoever outside. The deer looks at me with a despaired, almost pleading look. Jesus Christ, they have him surrounded. Jump in the car and floor it out of there, leaving the house's door open, lights on and work equipment still there.
Alright, let me share my 3 stories with you. Be 12-ish, sitting on the floor in my room playing with Legos. Hear knocking sound from closet. Don't give a fuck. Knocking continues. Open closet door. Nothing special inside. Continue playing Lego. Knocking starts again. Door is still open. Still nothing inside. Figure it is a spider or some shit. Door to my room opens. I'm home alone and all windows are shut. Nope. Get the F out. Watch TV in the living room. Be about 15. Come home from school. Nobody home like always. Weird perfume-ish smell in the house. Hear weird noise. Back door is not locked. Unknown, old women shoes, in front of it. Move around the house with airsoft gun opening every door and looking behind everything. Go back down. Shoes are gone. This new year. Chilling, with 2 homies in a nice garden house. Smoking weed. Telling stories. One of them talking about Smile Dog all the time. I tell him it's bullshit. He's starting to scare us with his bullshit. Decide to go outside and blow shit up. Notice the gate to the garden was open. 100% sure we closed it. Starts talking about Smile Dog again. Coming back after blowing shit up. Making sure to close the gate this time. Be inside. Talking some more. Suddenly noise from outside. Looking at windows. Can't see shit cause it's bright inside. Whispering to my buddy to turn off the light. Face of an old fuck at the window. Motherfucker probably watched us all day long. Sprinting outside. Bastard is gone. My face when he left the motherfucking gate open again.
Be in Scotland. Drove me and a friend to Glasgow from smaller city up north. Can't find a hotel so say fuck it and drive home at 1 a.m. as we hope there's no /little traffic. 3-hour journey, about an hour in it starts getting really wet and stormy. Opt to stick behind a car in front for a while. About 2 a.m, wet as hell. Car in front indicates left to say it's safe for me to overtake. I flash my lights to say I don't want to overtake. Notice something strange in the car ahead's back window. Flashlights again out of curiosity. There's what looks like a kid staring at my car from the back seat. Think I'm imagining it, but just as I think that, my friend says, "What the hell is that?" Freaked out, he indicates left again. Suddenly aware of another car behind me, speeding up. Go another half mile or so, the car behind me has gotten really close to us. Car ahead pulls into a lay-by, car behind immediately does the same. Can kinda see them in my rearview mirror. Both drivers get out of the car immediately in the pouring rain, and the car behind's driver looks like he gets into the back seat. Me and friend are freaked out, drive off. What the hell did I just witness?
Be at a worship conference. Be 16. Feel all intense with God and stuff. Fall to the floor shaking and coughing and stuff. Just lay there unable to control my body. WTF is going on? PDF. Finally it stops. Head feels clear and I have tingles all over my body. I feel more euphoric than I though possible. Some guy from like 4 rows back hands me a note that says,
"My son, I am well aware of the storm that rages in your soul. It's like a volcano. There are bursts of anger and destruction that come spewing from deep within you, and volcano is active. You erupt often. My son, I know this is not your fault. The curse of Adam rests over you. It is your own depravity. But do not lose heart. I have overcome the evil. I love you and died for you so that you could have joy. The devourer has no right to keep your joy captive. You do not have to live in frustration and the depression. I want to release you from this. You don't have to carry your hurt anymore. Let go of the sins of your fathers. Do not let their legacy of frustration and anger continue into your life. I want to restore the joy of your childhood, and you prayed to me with such simple, raw faith. I will help you rise above your family circumstances. I will bless you and keep you if only you will come to me and walk with me as your Lord and Savior. God."
My face when it's easily the most relatable thing I've ever read. My face when it's from a complete stranger.
I hope that you enjoyed tonight's broadcast. If you enjoyed tonight's story, then please subscribe to the channel, as more Greentext will appear daily. A new broadcast will appear when the clock strikes midnight Central Time.